Hey guys, and welcome back to Farm Simulator 2017 on West Coast. So, as we did yesterday, we are going to carry on this harvest. Honestly, we should get it done in fairly quick time. We still have the oilseed rape knives on there. At this point, I'm not going to take them off. There's just no sense. So we'll get this bad boy fired up. Lower that down, and away we go. I'm still not using GPS, I was going to, but well, just doesn't seem to be any point at this point. We're pretty much all the way through the field, which is nice. We got through it fairly quick time. So what's the plan for today? Well, take it as it comes, really. Probably need to do a bit of fertilizing somewhere. Possibly a bit of forestry. I know some of you may not be that interested in forestry, but that is by the by, it's a good way of making a bit of cash this early on. Sell a bit more grain, and so on and so forth, basically. So, something that I am going to address is there is a small majority, or minority should I say, of people who keep on saying there's constant lag in this. Well, I've gone through, I don't see any lag. I've asked the community on my Discord, are you guys seeing any lag? And the answer is no. They're not seeing any lag. I'm not experiencing any lag on the map neither. So it's either YouTube screwing up your connection, or it's your internet connection. I've even checked the videos that people have complained about, and I don't see any lag in that neither. Just in case it was my end after the video was being rendered. Real possibility that can happen. It's happened in the past. But I've checked everything. So it makes me laugh when people kind of do that, when there's genuinely nothing wrong with the videos. Gotta laugh, really do. So what we'll do is we'll probably finish off this little section, jump over to the forest area, do a little bit of that. It's more of a case of cut a couple more trees down. We've got 4 on the ground as it is right now, and they're acting different from normal. They seem a lot lighter, and they'll fly all over the place fairly easy compared to normal sized trees. They seem very small indeed. Right now I'm downloading World of Warships as well on my desktop. I tried to download the update for it, and it was acting up. Yesterday we played a bit of The Hunter, or The Call of the Wild should I say, and with the guys, and then they went on War Thunder. I was like, I'll stop playing game for a little bit, I'll update that, and it wasn't a happy, it was not a happy one bit. I think it's really outdated compared to what should be, so I nuked it off the system and reinstalling it on my desktop right now. As most of you know, most of the recording and all that stuff now is done on my laptop, completely away from my desktop computer. Even live streams. My desktop computer is not my main rig anymore. It's crazy to say, it's not. Yeah, my laptop is. My desktop still kicks butt, but as far as this farm sim goes and content creating, the laptop's where it's at. A lot quicker. That is for sure. Hey, and we're full. A little bit into the crop. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, run over to the teed up. Now we've got the crosshair back on the screen, so I'll probably get rid of that again. I do like having that at times. It's kind of useful so you can show where you're pointing and picking up stuff. I was trying to move the logs around from yesterday, where they kind of went flying right at the end of the stream. That's unloading. I'll show you guys what we've got going on in the forest area. We're using the Massey. The log grab. This log grab does act weird on the Massey, it seems, with the winch system on the back. Using the leap air crane thing here. So yeah, here's the trees we got down. They're very small trees. That's... There's not particularly any huge trees in here. Even sort of, you go through the forest, they're all fairly small, unfortunately. Okay. That's interesting. I guess there's a collision there. Huh. Weird. So yeah, most of these are fairly small. I may end up just putting on the cheap money and putting placeables in at some point just to get some bigger trees in here. Yeah, very, very small indeed. A little smaller than I'd like. Seems like they all are, actually. Yeah, well. Alright, well, that should be emptied now. Yeah, it is. So back this up. Get it out of the way. We will be baling this up into straw. So, you may be wondering, where is West Coast? Sort of, is it out yet? And as far as I'm aware, at the time of me making this video, it's Monday right now. It's not. It's not to say that it won't come out. Well, it's 5 minutes past 4 right now in the afternoon, so the chances are it did not come out Monday, by the looks of things. And there's something actually on my desktop I can quickly check right now, as you guys can hear the clicking. Just load up the mod hub. Chances are I've only seen one mod get posted today. Oh, no, we did have a mod dump. And by the looks of it, West Coast was not released, but that is a very nice looking combine. Oh, the gravity wagons are back. Oh, are you kidding me? Sweet. And that combine looks pretty sick. So yeah, this is what happens when I end up looking at the mods and the stuff on there that I like the look of. Oh. I'll go in my basket. Anything else? Our team's New Holland has been put up there. Fleagle Polyline. Slurry spreader by the looks of it. I need to get back into the mod reviews. I think everyone will agree on that one. But those gravity wagons. That should look pretty slick. Yes. So, why am I excited about them? Well, they work perfectly on my American map that I'm gonna... That's not my map, but the Oregon Springs. They'll look very good on that. And that's by Peter J, which is NI Modern. I don't know why NI Modern don't have an account, but they don't. There's a cooler 3-point attacher for the Optima. Huh. Pretty cool stuff been released. But no West Coast. Why is that? Oh, did I have a hired worker in there? Must have. Hate it when I do that. I accidentally hit the wrong button and bam. Fire it up again. So yes, it looks like there's some cool stuff in the mod hub. Yeah, we'll be downloading a bit of that stuff, I believe, later. Right, we still need to do that back section, but we'll head off and do something else after. Change it up a bit, then we'll finish that off. It won't take long to do. Shouldn't do anyway. Now, unfortunately, you may hear a bit of background noise from outside. The nights have been cool over here in the UK. Whoa, we're almost out of fuel, jeez. Yeah, the nights have been cool in the UK, but the days are still fairly humid. I'm not stupidly hot right now, but yeah, it could be more comfortable, should I say. And I think a lot of you guys are back at school now as well, aren't you? There's a question for all of you guys. I noticed Monday's video, I uploaded it sort of usual time, and wow, actually early 6 AM, and it got next to no views compared to what it usually does. So presumably most of you guys are back at school, so I'll be going back to my usual schedule of 3:30, I think is when this video will go live. More than likely. Which is going to be a kicker because I'll be live streaming after that. I did used to notice that people weren't watching the videos because they were watching the live streams. So maybe a case of I just have to promote my videos in the live streams. We'll park this down here. I'm surprised that's going to cost a fortune to refill. It really is. I'll at least cut in and around, I guess. It seriously won't take as long to finish this little bit off. Poof. That is that. So, oh yeah, I redid the Massey. It's now cabless, roll bar. I think I like this look more than I do the, wow. I don't like the cab to be quite honest. Kind of looks a little funky to me. Drive this down here. Now we do not have a trailer yet for the logs, technically. So it's a case of we'll just cut a couple more, stack them. We could go down there with the low loader actually, and give that a try. That may be able to stack them on this and just use the... Oh, this is the wrong one. I'd need to buy the other one. The other one's got straps. Actually, no, we'd may be able to use the other one. My Juskin. To take the lumps of trees down. Yeah, where is it? Just there. Yeah, we'll give that a go. Because I wouldn't mind getting them in to sell. Probably kill two birds with probably not actually. Okay, say kill two birds with one stone. That cultivator, the powdered cultivator, it's got a few bugs in it, so I don't think we're going to keep that around on the farm anymore. I'm going to swap that out. We'll take the 75 down to the forest. And get that all hooked up. This field, I didn't realise, I should have realised before, is not actually a fertilisable grass field. You could turn it into one easily enough. And if I get bored and completely empty it, I may do that. But as of right now, yeah, it's going to stay as it is. And there's the power cultivator. Oh, actually, no, it's in the shed back there. Went by it already. So, what is the quickest way to the forest? And that was me hitting the mic. Let's try this way. It's always an adventure doing this because I'm still learning my way around the map. I really am. It's still definitely a whole different surroundings and scenarios of what way to go. There's a lot of roads. A A lot of roads. So what we'll do is we'll go up around where the cows are, and we'll try that direction. Basically, I'll let you guys know, we'll pause here and we'll come back at you when we've found our way, I guess. Just thought I'd come back in here. What a view. Just amazing. It really is. All those fields there, we can harvest if we wanted to. Pretty awesome. And some of the views on this map are absolutely stunning, they really are. So there is the forest that we're heading to, so I think we turn over here. This should probably connect us up to the main road. Whoa, that was weird. We'll probably be able to cut through the forest. Actually, no, there it is right there. So yeah, that is technically a quicker way to the forest. So this is going to be really interesting if it's even going to work. Now, to be quite honest, as much as I like... No, it's probably all one model, unfortunately. As much as I like this being here, if it's not one model, I'm going to remove it, because this is a perfect landing zone. Zone 4 logs. These posts are not all one model, which probably are. In this lighting, I'm just looking at this tractor. This is really nice. They did do an amazing job on it. They really did. And most of you know this is one of my favourite tractors in real life. Well, it is, to be quite honest, sort of modern day stuff. Just a nice looking shape to it. From what I understand, they're pretty rock solid tractors. Alright, hey, park this up here. We'll leave it on and jump into this. Now this leap air, a lot of you may recognize it from FS15. I used to use it quite a bit there. It's okay, it's not the best, and when Black Sheep's leap air comes out, I will 100% be swapping it out for this. Well, swapping this out for theirs. This, yeah, it's not the best, to say the least, but it does do a good job. At the same time, now of course, doing this type of stuff, I end up getting very quiet because I'm trying to concentrate. Apparently we're only going to be able to get 2 at a time. So we'll just ease it over here. Now the reason I'm doing this and not using a proper login trailer is I don't have the cash for one. I'm kind of hoping that we can do this and it work. Just jumped in the John Deere to lower down the ramps there. Now in theory it should work. If I can figure out the placement of stuff. Ah, they keep on going from one end of the trailer to the other. There we go. Now the sound files on this thing are weird as well. Oh, it will work. Perfect. The question is, will I be able to lift the ramps up? I don't think so. We may have to cut these down a bit more. Hopefully we'll be able to figure that out though. This thing's pretty silent, it's got very subtle noises. Almost taken from like a real building site or something. You hear some clunking of stuff now and again. Like someone hammering on stuff almost. There you go, you just heard it there. Noises are definitely a little weird. So, right there should be okay. We can hope. Oh, sorry about that roof pauser. Oh, we need to remove the straps. Yeah, that'll help. So probably what I'll end up doing is just separating, cutting the ends of the logs off there. Now a trailer which would have done perfect for this task would have been the bale trailer that doesn't have a ramp system on the back. That would have been perfect. Jump up here. That won't be okay. I can gently persuade that one there. Roll this one over here. Right, this could go terribly. This could be okay. But, let's see. We're lucky. We are fairly lucky. Right, what we'll do is we'll get a screenshot of this, I think. I know a lot of people don't like forestry, so it's kind of hard. But we didn't do a bit of forestry. We did a bit of load. Nah, all things being equal, with the sun under the grain and stuff like that, we'll be able to get ourselves a decent log trailer. We don't need to get the one with the crane, honestly. I do have one that has the auto load script, which Mark recommended to me from a while ago now, so I should give that a go. So we'll get a thumbnail and we'll be right back. Alrighty, so we are back from the thumbnail. Oh, may help if we back this up out of the way. Close the jaws up. I was going to cut another couple of trees down, but I think we're pretty much pushing it right there. Doing that, so we'll shut that down. And we will head down to the forestry. Well, not forestry, the sawmill. But to do that, I have to figure out where it is. I think it's down in that bottom corner. Oh, I see there. Quality lumber. So yeah, basically if I follow this road around, we'll find it. Sweet. So we'll take you guys on a tour, I guess. We'll leave the gates open here. We'll probably be back in here. It's simple. Now another option for a trailer is possibly the IT runner too. To keep up here, maybe even get the wood chipper at some point. I don't know if we can sell wood chips anywhere. I don't know if you need to put the place wood on. That I am not too sure. That is something that I will need to look into. Not really ever done too much stuff forestry wise in FS15. Just 15, good grief. 17. I need to go left. Sweet. I'm impressed this is working. I didn't think it would, but no reason why it shouldn't. And it's unorthodox. Need just the flag hanging off the back there. But it works. Just for a small amount. I don't know how much I'm going to get from these. Hopefully a good amount. But we'll see you guys there. Or when we go through the town at least. Actually, I think we're going through the town right now. Scrap that. This is a beautiful town area. So that's why I wanted to show it. Greenhouse way over there. The stables, and just off in the distance, the pig yard. For recording, actually, I was trying to figure out where I can put the pig food mixer over here, so you guys can see how far away it is from the actual main yard. So we're going to be needing pretty much dedicated equipment all over the damn place, which sucks. It really does. And here it is. So like dedicated equipment for cleaning, stuff like that. I don't know. Don't know how I feel about the animals being so far away at times. Quality timber. That's wood chips, point, sweet. Here we go. Oh, are you kidding? Is the trigger too low? Are we gonna have to somewhat cheat by just pulling the things off? Okay. Jump back up. Sweet. Made a bit of cash, not a lot actually. Wow. I was expecting a lot more from that. Expecting a heck of a lot more actually. So what I'll do is we'll pull over on the side here and go back over to the combine. Actually just where that car's going by there. Big enough area. And over to this guy again. Wow, that's really disappointing actually. Barely made my money back for the chainsaw. Let alone anything else. Yeah, it's definitely made me rethink how I'll do all of that. Very interesting. So we'll do a headland around here, and probably like 2 passes and we'll be done, presumably. The cow yard, I'm going to need to get a grass field very soon as well. Sorry about the pause there guys, you may have heard the running water. I don't know what it is in this house, but the water mains are extremely loud. We've got the small copper piping in the house. Not the half-inch I think it is, the standard. It's a small copper pipe, and anyone from the UK probably knows what I'm on about. And I honestly believe it's that makes the mains water just incredibly loud, because the pressure here is extremely good. And anyone that's on the live streams over the weekend heard the toilet flush, and you guys know how loud that is. It's ridiculous. It really is. So if you hear sudden pauses, or I suddenly stop and you hear a brief that's what it is. It just sucks. So as I was saying, you need to pick up another grass field at some point, as that one up by us, yeah, we could plough it, but it's not technically a field in the first place. I'll probably just put in cheap money and buy it. I want to get going with animals right away. I don't want to be really held back. And just opening up the weather to see what the temperature is, because it feels really hot in my room. And it's only 21. That's pretty sad. Real feel of 22. Open the pipe again, and dump into the trailer. So I'm hoping within the next couple of videos, maybe even the next one I record later today, we'll have a grass field to mow and actually do some proper working. Don't know what it is right now, I'm feeling fairly tired and just you guys probably can hear it in the video, it's not as upbeat as usual. Which, if that is the case, I do apologise. But everyone gets like this from time to time. No reason for it, I'm just feeling... yeah. Haven't woken up yet fully, I don't think. I've been away for a while. Morning groggies. And that is that trailer full. We'll just swing back around and carry on. Probably just going to do the one headland, actually. Don't need to get crazy. They do when you don't lift the darn header down. Lift it down, lift it, put it down. Jeez. Using the great English there. Our fuel is looking critical. Like I said, this is the last harvest we've got to do, so I'll probably just leave it like that. Now what? I'm curious. When is towards the end of the season the combine's getting low on fuel? In real life I'm talking. Do you bother refilling it? Or do you just leave the old fuel in there, wait until next season and put fresh in there to begin with, when you service it just before getting started? I mean, me personally, I know diesel doesn't really go bad, it's oil, technically. But do you put fresh in? Just put fresh in the beginning of the season? I mean, me personally, I would. I would leave it, run it as low as you dare, and then just fill it up with fresh fuel at the beginning of the season. Interested to know what has actually done. Not try and mimic it or anything, but just real life practices, I guess. And the only thing that, other than fuel, of course, your hydraulic oil and your engine oil, keep that up to date and that topped off, of course. But yeah, fuel, I don't know. See, we've only technically got 1 bar left on the gauge there, which is good to see they actually work. But this thing's chewing through like 70 odd litres an hour, which I know combines, I believe they do anyway, do get through a lot of fuel. Big pieces of machinery. Doing a whole lot of tasks. Yeah, 2 headlands I think I should have done, ideally. Drop that down. As I was saying, I'm pretty sure this is the last field that we need to harvest. I don't think we've got any more fields. We'll plough this under. Probably get the RX in here and do that. Next crop, I think across the board is going to be the profitable stuff, soybeans, canola, stuff like that. I've got enough straw. As far as cereal crop in the sheds with the silo, I've definitely got enough of that. There's one huge mountain there where I stopped where the water noise was coming through. Did the quick pause. I'm actually looking down at the time, and we're almost at the time. So this is perfect. Just a harvest day and a bit of logging. Well, not really, you can't even call that logging. I sold them for pretty much nothing. Very disappointed with that. Did I say that? Now there is a tree, a hardwood tree that I may end up getting rid of. down in the pig area, if I can put the placeable mixer in there. I'm hoping I can if I remove the tree. And if I can, then we'll be cultivating, well, ploughing and cultivating that up and just turning it into normal soil. Alright, turn the thresher unit off. Now watch our fuel usage really decrease. We'll head down to the end of the field, and I will bid you guys farewell. So we will be back tomorrow. I'm not too sure what map will be on, whether it will be West Coast or the Oregon American map. Probably on Fridays for that. Or Upton maybe. I don't know. Till next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll be back on another map tomorrow. What it is, like I say, I don't know. Later.